Hey, welcome to another episode of Business Mojo and Margaritas, where I get all up in your business in 20 minutes or less. I am Suzanne Proksa, your host, business strategist and coach for female entrepreneurs, and my jams just happen to be client attraction and marketing. So let's not delay any further. Let's dive in. Hey, what is up, amazing, beautiful humans? It is Suzanne Proksa, your hostess with the mostest. I am so stoked to be here today, you guys. I am actually recording the episode that was supposed to go up on Wednesday. So if you follow my podcast and you're like, girl, you went from 21 to 23, it's all my fault. Totally is. I own it. But I am here today and we are going to talk about the actual reason why I missed it on Wednesday. When your business exhausts you, tips to fall in love again and get back on the horse. Who is stoked for this one? I know that I am. It's been a week of soul searching and trying to figure out all the things. And so I'm here to share with you, and I'm super excited. And I just did a live video on Facebook on my personal page that you may want to check out, where I talk about if you don't have a lot of time in the day, a strategy that you can use to try to figure out how to manage, what you can and kind of rethink how you're looking at things. So first of all, let's talk about some of the reasons why people's businesses can end up exhausting them. All right. I know you're going to be like, girl, you are talking my language. This is my life right now. First of all, and number one, I hear all the time, clients are not coming. They are not coming to you like magic on unicorns. They're just not. They're not. And in the meantime, you're working your tail off, you're exhausted, you're working around the clock. It's like, oh my gosh, just dump me in a bucket of wine, right? And then you get the crickets on anything that you do post, and you're like, oh hell no, why am I bothering with this business? And there's nothing's working. Like, you are trying everything under the sun and nothing is working, and you're just like, I'm over it, I'm done. Okay, so I get it. Like, these are some of the things that will exhaust you. You get frustrated and you're just like, so, and right here, right now, this is why I mark my podcast as explicit, but you're like, fuck it, I am done. I am over this. I'm out. So those are the things that tend to frustrate us and get us there. So let's talk about some of the reasons, though, that kind of lead into that. And this is the stuff that we have to own. Yes, you got to own some shit. Are you ready? Are you buckled in? Do you have your snacks? Do you have your wine? And girl, get some paper and a pen, because some of these are you if you're listening to this one. First of all, complete lack of clarity is why these things are happening to you. And it's actually probably one of the number one reasons, because as women, we want to help everybody. We want to do all the things, and we're good at a bunch of stuff. And we're like, I want to do it all. And the reality is you can't do it all. And you need to pick the thing that's going to get you rocking your business. You just have to. You've got to pick the people you're marketing to. You've got to pick your thing that you're going to lead in with. You can expand later when you're making massive dollar bills. You can get all Amy Porterfield and shit. But right now, you need to find your jam and focus on that, because it takes time, it takes energy, and people need to know what in the holy hell you are known for. And the only way to do that is to get clear and show it and show up like a boss. Okay? Consistency. Listen, you cannot post once a day. That's across all social media. and think that you're going to get any traction. Employ a VA, get some social posters, and get your ass out there on a schedule that you know is going to work and be worthy of your business. You know this, okay? Be consistent. Create schedules. Do the things, set timers, set times to schedule, create your shit, and just do it. And then create content banks to draw from when you're all pissy and shit like that, and you're just like, I just can't. Or if you have chronic illness like I do, and you get brain foggy, dive into the stuff you've already created. It's a godsend. It is the best ever. Reasons, again, you're not aligned. You are completely unaligned. Like you are wanting to do one thing, but you're talking about another, and whatever it is that you're doing, you don't feel good about. You are not aligned because it's icky. It feels nasty. You don't want to do it. You're dragging your feet. Sound familiar? Is it making you exhausted? I bet it is. Not listening. You're not listening to your people. Okay? I was just telling a story on live video about doing polls. Polls make me crazy sometimes. So I did a poll today. It's still going on for like summits and challenges and stuff that people want to see. And then yesterday I asked, hey, do you like PDFs or do you like challenges? And I actually expected the masses to say PDFs because that's what they always used to say. And they're all like challenges. And everybody knows I'm always honest. I don't like challenges. I don't like it. But it's what my people want, so I'm going to do it, okay? So I'm listening to my people, all right? Doing too much. You guys, you can't do everything. You are human. Wow, Wonder Woman is fabulous and gorgeous, and she can do all the things. You, my friend, cannot do them all on your own without some assistance, okay? You just can't. You just can't. You're doing too much. Oh my gosh. Poor scheduling and no help will lead your ass to exhaustion in a hot second. A hot second, okay? You got to do the scheduling. I just mentioned this. You got to get some help. Please, for the love. If you don't, you are going to be exhausted, especially if your time is limited. And if you're not good at scheduling, then I still say find somebody who is an online business manager or a VA or somebody, a friend even, who's good at scheduling to tell you when to schedule your time and do your posts and creation and all that business so that you're not just killing yourself 8 hours a day. I mean, really, realistically, you could really run a business in 2 hours a day if you wanted to. You totally could. With help and technology and all that, you could. It'd be a challenge. I would say more like 4 hours a day, plus phone calls, but it could be done. Okay, so if you're doing more than that, ding, ding, girl, scheduling and help, okay? All right, so fixes. First of all, number one, you're hating on your business. It's for these reasons. You got to get back to basics. You have to. Bring out pen, paper, Google Sheets, whatever the hell you use, and figure out your why. Why are you doing this? What is your jam? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What do you love? If there's a need out there from people, potential clients, does it match up with your jam? You want to try to figure out something that matches up with what they want, need, and your jam, what you're good at. Okay, so you've got to get back to the basics, to the soul searching and the beginning stages of planning. Ladies, there are women who are making 6-7 figures right now who do this once a year. I swear to the gods, you can see it if you're observant. Okay? Online, I'm very observant. I'm obsessed with psychology, And I watch, I mean, there's like certain people I watch every stinking year. They're changing, they're realigning. But you know what? It keeps them successful and it keeps them happy. That's why they're doing it. Okay, so next up, focus on your strengths. Okay. Granted, they've got to be something that people want, but focus on your strengths. But that also goes for the things that you're doing, like the business tasks. Okay. If it's something that you hate or that you're crappy at, for the love of God, pay the money to someone to do them for you. Stop making excuses and just get your ass some help. All right. Next up, focus on the best possible places for you to be. Okay, so one of the problems, one of the things that drives me absolutely freaking nuts right now with online business is we're still doing the same damn thing we did 3 years ago. Okay, when I jumped onto the scene. 3 years ago, when I jumped onto the scene, guess what? Everybody's preaching Facebook, 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 and a little bit of Instagram. We're still doing the same damn thing. Every once in a while, I see a genius human talking about YouTube and Pinterest, but freaking Facebook. Facebook groups, Facebook page, Facebook groups, Facebook page, Facebook Live, blah, 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 blah. Well, you know what? There is a big ass search engine out there called YouTube that you can also do videos on, and Google loves it. Think about that a second. Let that digest. There's another one called Pinterest. Google kind of likes it too. Okay. And people really like Pinterest. And yes, your people are out there. I promise. If you're listening to this, your people are out there. So there's that. And then there is the other thing that we're not talking about either. I am, but the others aren't. There are podcasts, there are guest blogs, there's all this publicity opportunity out there. If you're brave enough to get on TV, girl, hello. So focus on the best possible place for you to get reach and get to your people. If you're on Facebook all day and you're a health coach, guess what? There are a lot of freaking health coaches out there. And quite frankly, people are tired of hearing about eating kale. They just are. But if you've got a special twist and a special jam and you get yourself where people are actually paying attention to this stuff, Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube, then, things might turn around for you. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Get clear. Do that soul searching. I have a brand clarity course that has been life-changing for several women. Make the investment, you guys, in something that will help you. The brand clarity course is not that expensive, and the value of it is like thousands of dollars. When you look at what it does for you, you do the brand clarity course, you get clear. People start to get attracted to you. They actually know what you do. Your writing is consistent. It's directed right toward the perfect people, etc. You make sales. I'm just saying. Go to my website, SuzanneProksa.com. Go to, I think it's store. It's freebies and courses. It's listed there. Grab it. Do it. You'll love it. I mean, seriously, the reviews that I've gotten on it, people are in love with this little program. So, get those schedulers and VAs. I already talked about this. Get the help that you need. And then give people what they want. If you're not giving them what they want, they're not going to buy. Now, they're also not going to buy if they don't know you and what you provide and who you are and how you roll. Otherwise known as know, like, and trust. I don't like to use the same terms as everybody else, but let's face it, that one is, one you can't kind of get rid of. So So yeah, so give them what they want, okay? And then here's the other deal. So you're freaking exhausted. You may even be in the realm of adrenal fatigue, which is where I actually have been the last 2 weeks. I did a very exhausting launch a few weeks ago. And I got to tell you, it took everything out of me, and I am still recovering from that. So I totally get when you're so tired you can't even pick up a pen or type on a keyboard. That is, again, why the content banks are so helpful. So what I want you to do, and I just mentioned this in my live, intuitively, most of us know what we should do for our business. Now, I'm, of course, a business coach, business strategist. So, of course, I'm really in tune to what I need to be doing if I want to be super duper successful. But even a beginner has some idea. Probably not. It definitely not anywhere near as a good idea if they were working with a coach or strategist like me. But regardless, you can still take out a piece of paper, write on the left side the things that you know you should be doing, of which you're probably not getting a lot of them done because you're freaking exhausted, right? And then on the right side of the paper, you're going to write down what you actually can do, what's reasonable. I gave the example on my live of, I can't be on live the time of the day that a lot of people are on. People are always doing trainings at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I'm not able to do that. It is what it is. I've kind of had it defeating me because I know I am a huge advocate for live video, and I believe in it 100%. I think it is incredibly important for people to see your face, see how you talk to you like girlfriends, all that stuff. It is my jam. I love it. I do not avoid it because I don't love it. Heck, you have to take one of those hooks to get me off live because I love it so much. But I'm not able to do it at the times when it's super effective. But what I can do is I can pre-record videos and I can also use those videos on YouTube, which is what I will be doing. So think outside of the box, you guys. That's an example I used on my live, like I mentioned. But, don't just automatically look at something on the list and go, oh, I can't do that. Like, for instance, too, posting in groups at the times that are the best times to do it. I'm not able to do that. Historically, I haven't been able to do it. But I can hire a VA to do it, to log in as me and do that. And believe me, those 6-7-figure earners that you see posting in groups all day, that is what they're doing. Don't be fooled. They have people doing that for them. They're using LastPass to get people the passwords get them into their Facebook and to do that for them. So FYI. Okay, so those are some fixes for you to help try to regroup and love that business again, because it's your dream and you want to be on the beach like drinking margaritas, or you want to be able to actually go pick your kid up from school without going down the hall and getting that look from your boss. You know the look when you're like, I got to pick up my kid. They're sick. Little Johnny's coughing. You know the look. I know you do. Okay? So I hope that helps you. If you love it, please share the podcast. Please give me 5 stars. Love it up. Tell people about it. And I will see you, gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful humans, on the next episode. Oh, and don't forget to join me in my Facebook group, Business Purpose and Passion. Just go to fempreneurs.biz, but make sure you answer the questions or you might not get in. You don't have to give me your email if you don't want to, but you need to answer the first 2 questions, all right? Much love, babes, and I will see you on the next episode. Thank you so much for listening to another episode. I'm so glad you decided to roll with me yet again. Hey, if you loved it, please give me a rating and some little comments on iTunes. And hey, if you're thinking that working together with my crazy self sounds like a fantastic idea, hunt me down. SuzanneProksa.com. That K is before the S. You can find all of my coaching information, my blog, my courses, all of the things, all right in one spot. And with that, I will see you in the next episode, gorgeous.